Hi everyone, happy Monday. Nicole Friedmaker here with your Monday meeting tip. So if you've been following along, you know that I tend to do topics and themes for the month. So last month we were talking about communication. We're starting the month of July in just a couple days, so I'm gonna dive into a new topic. And this topic actually is gonna go for July and August because it's a big fat one. And it is strategy and strategic thinking and meeting design. So the topic really covers a lot, but it is so key for business professionals. If you are a business meeting planner or an event planner for an organization, you need to understand what it means to be a strategic planner. How you think strategically, how you design your meetings strategically, how you tie your meetings into company goals. This week we're going to start off real simple. We're going to talk about having a seat at the table. If you've been in the professional planning business for a while, you have heard that term. I'm sure you've read articles about it. You may or may not fully understand it though, and that's okay. You may also not want it. So that's the first thing you have to ask yourself. Do you want a seat at the table? Do you want to be involved in the decision-making process? Do you want to have that additional responsibility? If you don't, that's okay. If you just want to focus on planning the party aspect, the logistic aspects, all of those more fun things, I totally get it and understand. But you do need to know that at some point that may hinder the progression of your career. So it's not a problem. It just has to be understood that that may limit your advancements and even your pay opportunities in the future. So again, non-issue. Do what makes you happy. I think as we're all learning with these events, happiness matters. And if that's what you want out of your career, that's perfectly fine. If you want a little bit more, if you want to dig in a little deeper, if you want a seat at the table, what that means is you actually are partially responsible for the decisions that are made around your meetings and events, whether they happen, how they happen, why they happen. And I can give you a quick example of that right now, which is with the COVID-19 outbreak and the drastic change in our events, were you providing just some information while the leadership had discussions and determined the next steps? Or were you sitting in that room having those discussions with your business leader team to explain how you would proceed, why you would proceed, what your risks are, how to mitigate the risks? Now, I'm gonna bet a lot of you weren't at the table, and we understand it happens. But if you want that seat at the table, you're gonna have to change how you work and how you think slightly. Because if you want to have that seat, you need to be able to discuss these things with your leadership. You need to be prepared. You need to understand the terms they're speaking in, and you need to understand what's important to them. And those are actually some things we covered in last month's topic on communication. So give that a listen to and a read. There's some blog posts. And then I'll post another blog on Thursday with some more meat, helping you understand how you can get that seat at the table and some of the work you're gonna have to put in to help get you there. No one is usually just given that seat without working for it. So have a great week. Let's get ready to celebrate the month of July. And hopefully you all remember that these tips apply regardless of the type of meeting. So whether it is an in-person event or a virtual event or a hybrid event, all of these topics apply the same. So just remember that, and let's keep moving the industry forward. Have a great week.